Hello, it's the Lonely Dad here, and it's the first day of Supernova. Yay! I'm currently in Artist Alley. It's a Friday night, or Friday. Usually for the Friday, there's not as many people here. So I thought I would have a wander up and down Artist Alley and show it what is here. There's got some great artists here. Hoping to see Tom Taylor later, maybe have an interview with him like I did last year. Maybe have some interviews with some of the artists. I'll be going to some of the panels, but they don't allow filming in the panels, so yeah, I'll probably take some photos and add them here and there. I don't think I'll be going to any panels today, but definitely tomorrow. Getting a photo with an actor later. It's probably about 6 o'clock. I'm not going to say yet. I'll add in a picture of the picture after I get the photo done and lined up and get him to sign it. So hopefully I can get him to sign it today so I can leave it at home so I'm not carrying it again tomorrow. Let's have a look at Artist Alley. Just one part of Artist Alley. Got some cosplayers.
That'll work too.
Different comic book writers. Female Loki, yay!
Hello!
Hello!
Okay, done. You all knew before me.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
It's okay.
She thought I took a photo. Right, here we go. I think I could take a still from the video and make it into a photo, but yeah, some great stuff. Here we go. Oh, we'll pass it. There's where Tom Taylor sits, but that's not Tom Taylor. You have to come back a little later. Probably at a panel. If he's at a panel, I'm missing it. Bugger. Oh well. Some great artists, comic book writers. So yeah. Now this is some great artwork.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I recommend looking this guy up.
Yeah, ostermango.com or YouTube.
Yep.
Awesome.
The camera will focus. Oh, if it's not focusing enough, I'll put all this in the description below.
Yeah, check out the time-lapse videos online.
I love the time-lapse videos. Just a sample of some of his work.
Yep.
I've got to get him to do a Psyduck for me.
Oh yeah, I need to do some Pokemon. Or a Pokemon.
Yep.
Awesome.
Any suggestions for artwork to do, hit him up on his YouTube channel or any of the other social media he's on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Ostermango having fun at Sydney Supernova. Wicked. Hope you guys have a good one.
Yeah. See you around. One more artist, and here's his card. Oh, the camera's actually focusing for a change. Even though it's in the video, I will add it to the in the description. Here's another one. Got podcasts as well, which is awesome. I'm going to subscribe to that myself. Here's just a sample of some of his work. I've just joined the mailing list, so that's going to be awesome. Got some stuff at the back here. Maybe I should get my mate that Spider-Man one. You'll love that. He's obsessed with Spider-Man. So all your work can be found online?
It sure can. How's it going? jordanmorpethart.com.au.
There we go.
Sorry, that's .com, not .au.
Oh, okay, just .com. So can you say that one again?
jordanmorpethart.com.
Awesome. So yeah. Right. And he's, as I said, he's got his details here, but I will put the key ones in the description below. Hit him up and subscribe to him. Right, here's some more. Now this has caught my attention.
That one?
No, this one.
This one? Supernatural thriller.
Supernatural. Cool.
That's quite a look, you like?
Oh, business card. Have a look at that online. Yep. Hang on, focus a bit more. There we go. So where are you based from?
Bateman's Bay, actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we were up at 6 o'clock this morning, driving all the way up here. Hello.
Hello.
Driving up here, got here about 11-ish, and then packed up. So I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for.
So all your stuff available online?
It is online. Yes, I have like the little. I have that as well too. That's the link to the online ebook.
Of course, for those that like ebooks.
Yes. So yeah, you can still buy it in ebooks. A lot of people who do, and they also are online. If you go to my website, you
Yep.
can.
A lot of my
All the links.
subscribers are avid readers.
Are they? Where are your subscribers from?
I have a YouTube channel called The Lonely Dad.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Oh, have I heard of that? I've seen that.
yeah. So I'm doing a video each day. So I thought I'd focus on Artist Alley today, and it should be up tonight. So I'll be editing this video tonight, and all the cards that I get will be going into the description for people to have a look at.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's the links to all of the print books, the ebooks. It's really hard. Yeah, the website's easiest because you can just go on there and you can click,
Yep.
takes you all the way through. So
For some reason, my camera's not focusing today, but I'll write that all in the description. I'm going to have a long description this tonight. All right.
excellent.
Thanks for that.
Thank you so
And this is
much.
the next store.
That's good.
Yeah, you gotta love the dragon.
I don't. Drop by. Do you guys want to
You
come
can
out
have
for
a
dinner?
smoke bag.
Okay.
So I'm just meeting a couple
Looks
of
a
mates.
little
from
upside
Sydney.
down, I think.
So in Parramatta, yeah. I don't know where you guys are staying.
Here we go. You have a business card?
Should be one in there.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
There's one in there.
Okay, cool.
Parramatta's
Go with a fridge magnet and a pen.
Fridge magnet. I'll put all the details online, like with everything else. You can't quite read that through the bag, but
coming back
I may even do an unboxing of all the business cards that I've gotten for this.
tomorrow night.
Make it a whole separate video.
Cool.
So, what kind of reader is your books aiming
Swing by
for?
later on. have a chat.
Adults who like
Make sure
fantasy,
you find
especially with
a
dragons in them.
Awesome. My mother-in-law will love that.
Yeah, I had
I'll
like a
get
Star
her
Wars
onto it.
t-shirt, Star Wars.
All right.
They're all
It's
available online.
Darth
too.
Vader. It says today. I feel
Thanks for that. All right, I think this video is going to be long because I seem to be stopping at every stall. Let's look at some of the artwork.
Also, my cousin's son. Yeah, he was attending me. I said, if you rock
I won't show too much, but I assume you have a website that people can look at?
Yep, inklingcomics.com.
You got a card?
Yep.
Now let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Oh, Inkling Comics, just add the .com at the end of that. When I review the video and if it hasn't come out properly, I will link it in the description.
Yep, no worries. Put that if you want. We've got a Kickstarter's just finished, and we've got a pre-orders now available for it's an underwater alien attack graphic novel.
Awesome. I've got to get that for myself.
Yep, check it out. It's good fun.
Cool. Oh, get it into my pocket. Now that one looks interesting.
Fairy tale.
Yep.
It's part of an anthology we did with the Sydney Comics Guild. Everyone sort of put in a story about an apocalyptic fairy tale.
That's hard to say.
Yeah, it is. It's a challenge. So there's a lot of sort of puns and funny stuff, but there's also a bit of horror and adventure stuff in there. It's good fun.
Cool. Well, thanks for that.
No worries.
But something else has caught my attention.
How's it going?
G'day. Yeah. Just doing a little vloggy.
Okay, cool. You into comics?
I go to the same comic book shop every month.
Which one's that?
Liverpool comic book.
Okay, cool. So, alright.
I have standing orders with like $60 worth of comics every month. I'm always
check
looking
out
for
some
new
of
stuff.
the original stuff.
Cool.
You into sci-fi?
Absolutely.
This series is coming out in the US in August.
Cool.
We've got 5 issues out, 6. There's going to be 6 in total.
Yeah.
So even hopefully Liverpool will have some of it when it comes out.
Okay, well then I've got to look that up unless I come back and buy it here.
Yeah, we've got a special deal. Normally it's about 45 for the 5. We're doing this weekend 35 first 5 issues.
Awesome. So you got a website that we can
Yep.
have a look at?
Yep. You can find me 2 websites. My publisher website, my blog /
Okay, if that's not focusing as like every other one, I will just add it to the description and look it up. These look really interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
Make
thanks
sure
for
you
your
come back,
time.
have a look.
See ya. All right, I was walking past here and saw these books, and brother, you've got to get these books. So, here we are with the author, I believe.
Hello, I'm Kevin.
Hello. So tell us a little bit about these books.
Okay, first off, this one, Social Media Central,
Yep.
is about the future society, the future city, 50 years, where everyone is addicted to the almighty social media central, except for one person, Taylor.
Isn't that most people these days?
You know, I started writing it 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and even when I wrote it, this kind of wasn't the case, but things that are in it, I've seen materialise. So basically it falls in with the social media celebrities
Yeah.
who are so popular that they throw parties that everyone wants to be seen at and take selfies and upload to up their social status on Social Media Central.
Yep.
Later on he finds that their world is a little bit darker than he thought it was.
Ah.
This one here, Drama Queens with Love Scenes, this is the old edition,
Yep.
is about unrequited love in the theatre district of the afterlife.
Cool.
And this one, the second in the series, Drama Queens and Adult Themes, is about a middle-aged couple who are drawn to a younger guy and they don't understand why. And what they don't know is some warlocks and a wizard. A couple of warlocks and a witch in the afterlife casting spells of lust on them and seeing as a social experiment to see what pans out.
Awesome. These are not the only covers. There's reprints.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
This is what I call the Actors and Angels series.
Yep.
Those are the 2 new covers, and there's the 3rd in the series.
Yep.
I've also got the Nathan Cameron series, which are not quite romance books. They're a love story of a different kind.
Yep.
And here's Social Media Central.
Well, I grabbed the card earlier, and I will be adding that to the description. So go check that out after you finish watching the video, and
And check out my website, kevinclair.com,
Yep.
where there are book trailers with actors in them that show off these books.
So yeah, I'll add that in the description as well. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So let us know who you are.
I'm Rebecca Langham. I am an author of science fiction and fantasy. This is my first supernova, hanging out with my friend Kevin here.
Yeah,
who is,
we met earlier.
We are basically looking to get more books out there in the world that are genre fiction that include diverse characters across genders and sexualities.
Yeah.
Basically genre before romance is basically what we're about.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm from the Blue Mountains. This is my first supernova. I'm in the Lower Blue Mountains. It's a nice spot to live. I
Yep.
like it there. Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the books that you've got sitting right here.
Well, this one here is my debut novel. It's the first half of a duology. The second one comes out in January next year.
Yep.
It's a science fiction dystopian book. It's basically set in a world where our human population has been heavily depleted by a pretty terrible disease.
Yeah.
And then around about the same time, a race of kind of aliens from a very, very far off planet arrive here humans don't quite know what to do with them because they're refugees, they're pacifists escaping a civil war. So they basically say, oh, look, we want to help you, but we don't feel comfortable with you. So they put them in an underground community, a series of colonies,
Yeah.
and just leave them there. They kind of, provide for their basic needs, but they don't ever let them out.
Oh.
So they're there for generation after generation. And eventually, one of my main characters, Lydia, goes to work there as a human teacher, looking after the alien children. And it's basically her discovery that just because people are technically safe and protected doesn't mean that they're particularly happy or fulfilled.
Yeah.
And there's a sort of political conspiracy. There's a much bigger picture about why they're living in that colony. It's not just as simple as we don't want you here. There's more going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 2-part book, and the second part comes out in a few months.
Yep.
The other one here, Once Upon a Rainbow, I'm one of several authors of this one. It's a collection of fairy tales,
Yeah.
appropriations of fairy tales, all different genders and sexualities. There's pansexual characters, bisexual characters, non-binary, gender-neutral characters, and they're all sort of reimaginings of fairy tales we know and love, but often don't see ourselves reflected in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a fun little collection. Very different. Some of them are, a little bit racier than others. Mine's
Yep.
a very almost sort of Disney-friendly version of Sleeping Beauty. It's very cliched, very cute, which is what I
Okay.
like about it. It's very PG, my one, but the prince is asexual and he's been sent to rescue Sleeping Beauty, and he's sort of a bit confused about how he's going to do that because his true love's kiss is not going to work for him. And we've got a bisexual spellcaster helping him along the way.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun little story. I really like it. It's cliche on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was a big change of pace from my very serious political allegory in my sci-fi novel.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And
you.
you got a card? Or,
Oh yeah. Got a card here.
Let's see if we can get that to focus. If it's not focusing, I'll add that to the list of cards I've got, and I'll add it to the description. Check her out online. All right. Thanks for that.
Thank you. What's your YouTube channel called?
Lonely Dad.
Lonely Dad. I'm always looking for fun new things to
We're back again. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Felicity Banks. I write steampunk, fantasy, and interactive fiction.
Cool.
Have you heard of interactive fiction before?
Yes, I have.
Excellent. My best known one is I work in the Choices That Matter app by Tin Man Games.
Cool.
Which is really cool, especially the steampunk story, and their souls were eaten, which is the second one. It's complete,
Yep.
and it's fantasy steampunk like my novels.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about the books that you got sitting here.
This is Heart of Brass and Silver and Stone. They're the first two novels of my steampunk Australia fantasy trilogy.
Cool.
So this is Emmeline Muchamore. She's a respectable young woman, but deep down she's really a mad scientist like her father. She has an actual heart of brass, which her father, he cut her heart out and put it in with her enthusiastic permission when she was 9 years old. So he got executed for that, but she thinks it was a great idea.
Yeah.
But she gets transported to Australia, where she promptly escapes and gets in much worse trouble. She gets mixed up in duels, bush rangers, Eureka Stockade, and that's just the first book.
Wow.
The third book's written, it's coming out in a couple of months.
Awesome.
And because I do interactive fiction, and this is a small press, Odyssey Books.
Odyssey Books. So
This is Michelle.
Hello. I'll have a look over there in a moment.
Because it's a small press, we get to do some really cool stuff. So each one of my novels has an interactive short story at the end.
Cool.
And the third one has something a bit special. This is from my Magic in the Mail story system.
Yep.
And I am not an artist, but the story includes art, handmade jewellery, steampunk song, and it's just a lovely story as well.
Awesome. Do you have a website so people can come have a look at your work?
The simplest one is my blog, and it's got little tabs on it for all the different things that I do.
Yeah.
It's felicitybanks.wordpress.com.
Okay, cool. Do you have a card that I can show?
The best one is this one.
Awesome. If it's not focusing properly like every other one, I'll add it to the description so
Yeah.
go have a look. So yeah. So hang on, we're just going to slide over here.
This is Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
How you going?
I'm good. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, about what you do.
Yeah, well, I'm the publisher at Odyssey Books, which I started in 2009, so we've been going for 9 years now.
Yeah.
This is, I think, my third time at Supernova Sydney.
Awesome.
Maybe fourth. And I've also been to Melbourne, Brisbane and Gold Coast Supernovas as well, so a bit of a veteran now.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we've got a wide selection of books on the table from various authors.
Now let's have a slight pan around. Now, this one catches my attention.
Oh, excellent.
So could you tell us about this one?
Sure. So this is by a Melbourne author named Laura Egwin. She writes hilarious adventure fiction. This particular book has been compared to Indiana Jones meets Warehouse 13.
Wow.
So it's set in the Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
And the main characters are looking for a relic that they've heard about in another book and weren't sure whether it was real or not, and they've just decided to go on an adventure and discover whether it's actually real and to stop other people who also may be looking for it from getting to it first.
Sounds great. All right, thank you for that. And hopefully everyone will... Oh, you got a business card? Oh,
I do.
Here we go.
This one's one of many cards on the table.
One of many.
Grab a free book, but here we go. Here's Odyssey's business card.
Yeah, Odyssey. Cool. There we go. If that's not focusing, yet again, I'll put that in the description.
Yep. And you can visit our website at www.odysseybooks.com.au, where you can find all our titles. We do a selection of science fiction, fantasy, and also non-genre fiction as well.
Awesome. Thanks for that.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, here I am home, in my room. Recorded a bit of the Artist Alley. There's two main other sections to have a look at tomorrow, but I thought I'd just focus on Artist Alley. I was going to wrap up while I was there, but I finally got to have the photo with the star I wanted, and I was just so tired. My feet are killing me. So as soon as I got the photo, I went straight home. I'm going to get him to sign it, but he wasn't signing any more autographs after he did his photo shoot, so I've got to take the photo in tomorrow and get him to sign it then. And yeah, let me show you the photo. And there it is. For those that don't know who that is, that's David Yost. He played the original Blue Ranger, and if you look carefully, we're both holding replicas of the morphers that were used in the series. Actually, I think these morphers are a little bit better than they were using originally. Yeah, photos a bit. Yeah. I was hoping it would be wearing a blue shirt, but it was more of a grey shirt. And I actually wore a black and blue shirt today. You might have seen that in the video a few times. So yeah, as soon as I finish outroing this video, I'm going to edit it together and post online. I'll try and remember to put all the links and stuff in the description. If I forget to do it tonight, I will sit tomorrow when I've got some time to edit the description with all the people's details for the artists and comic writers and all that I spoke to today. There is one that I'm hoping to speak to tomorrow named Tom Taylor. He does a series called The Deep. You might remember from the last Supernova event. I'm hoping that I'll see him tomorrow, get him to sign my copy of The Deep Volume 2 and find out when the rest of them are coming out. Even though now that it's on Netflix, I would highly recommend, if you got Netflix, watch The Deep. It's a really good show. It's a kids show, but it's still a good show. So yeah. Yeah, this should go up tonight, and I will be uploading a video of tomorrow's event tomorrow night. So, happy Dylan would have a go at me if I don't go like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, hopefully the next video will go up tomorrow. Bye for now.